Hello, people. Today we're going to talk about a fragrance from Dua Fragrances. It's called Casino Elixir. Now, this fragrance received a lot of hype because it was a hybrid, or it is a hybrid of two of the most iconic fragrances. One is Creed Aventus, and the second one is Baccarat Rouge 540 from MFK. And I like both those fragrances. Both of them are, both Creed Aventus and also BR 540, they are mass pleasing scents, and they also perform very well. They are blended very well, and both of those scents garner a lot of compliments. So when Dua came up with this idea or released this, combining both of those scents, I think people wanted to get this immediately, right? Because even I wanted to, just looking at the amalgamation of both those fragrances. Looking at the bottle over here, the bottle is very cute. It's a 30 ml bottle. It's got a roulette picture signifying a casino over there, and it's got Dua's brand label over there. The bottle could have been a little bit more sturdy. It's a nice bottle, but still it feels a little bit plasticky, especially the cap. It doesn't, it's not, I would say, very sturdy. So probably in terms of presentation, maybe the bottle could have been a little bit better. But all the Dua fragrances, they come in similar kinds of bottles. So there's nothing more to expect from this. Now coming to the notes of this particular fragrance. So reading from the Dua website, in the notes we have pineapple, apple, bergamot, blackcurrant, almond, saffron, birch, jasmine, cedarwood, amber, ambergris, amberwood, patchouli and oak moss. You will see that it is a combination of both. You have the pineapple and the fruity elements from aventus, and also the birch, combined with the elements like saffron, cedarwood, and ambergris, and from BR 540. And let's spray this first. It's got a decent spray, gives out a good burst of perfume, and it's so pleasing. I would say it's a very good amalgamation of both aventus and BR 540, and though it's a hybrid of both those scents, what happens is they blended it, or they mixed it so well together. This can become it is its own scent, I would say. I wouldn't say it's a clone of aventus or a clone of BR40. It's got its own character, and that character is something that pleases everyone. Now initially when I sprayed it, I get that element of aventus right off the start. You get this nice burst of pineapple, that fruitiness which is there. And also you get a little bit of saffron, which comes from the BR 540 side of it. But to my nose, I feel the pineapple is more prominent than the saffron. But after some time, what happens is you let it dry down a little bit. After 30 minutes, you'll start getting a nice strong birch note. And again, birch is an ingredient, or a very important ingredient of the scent profile of aventus. So you get that very prominent birch note over here, and it's a very nice birch because it's balanced not only with the fruitiness of the pineapple or the apple which is there in this, but it's also balanced with the sugary nature of the BR 540. And I think that is kind of magical because you have something very harsh like birch, and then at the other end you also have this very airy, sweet candy like of smell, and both of them is, they are mixed and blended well together. So I think that's why this is kind of magical for me. And the birch note, it's very prominent, and it stays for a long time. It stays throughout the scent profile, and also it's the sugary nature of this also lasts, throughout the scent profile. It starts with pineapple, and a little bit of saffron. Then it dries down into a nice birch, balanced with the sugary vibe of BR 540. That's how I would describe this scent. And this is one of those scents that you can layer with the other scents, and I do that quite a bit. For example, I own this scent called Kute from Unique Luxury, which is a very heavy whiskey based boozy scent, and it's also sweet. But initially what happens is when you spray it, it's quite heavy and dense in the air. And what I do is I spray Unique Luxury, let's say on my shoulders, but then I give a couple of bursts of Casino Elixir on my wrist, and they kind of balance each other out. And I think this works the same way with any other heavy scent. You should try that and let me know. Maybe it would work with a heavy rosewood scent or even a leather scent, wherein you add this element along with those other heavy scents, and the result will be something very mass pleasing. And I have gotten compliments not just by wearing this on its own, but when I layered this with these other heavy scents, then people are intrigued even more. So yeah, that's one thing that you can try with this. Coming to the performance of the scent, it's pretty decent, I would say, definitely above average. The longevity on my skin is close to 4 hours, which is good. And on the clothes, it stays for maybe 8 hours on clothes. So that way the performance is good. I often wonder if I'm going nose blind to this scent, and I need to probably check on that a little bit, ask others if they're getting that after maybe 8 hours or 10 hours. Can they still sense it on me? I need to check that. But for me, to my nose, off the skin, it vanishes after 4 hours, and on clothes, it's there for 8 hours. And the projection is quite solid for the first couple of hours. It's very nice. It will project for at least 2 meters around you, and everyone can get that scent. Now, occasions to wear, I would say you can wear it in any occasion. It's very versatile, and it's mass pleasing. It will get you compliments. There is no season. I think if you feel that you want something different to get those elements of aventus and BR 540, and you can just spray it. Both aventus and BR 540 are also versatile scents, and so is this. And this is completely unisex. It will suit both sexes equally well. Both of them can easily wear this, and it's a good, I would say, good value for money. I picked this up for around 3,500 Indian rupees, which is less than $50. On the website, they're selling this for close to $65, but if you get a discount maybe and get 20% knocked off, then it's a very good bargain. Now, one thing I feel that it could have been better is the bottle and even the bottle size. Now, 30 ml is not enough given such a mass pleasing scent, and given this property that you can layer it with other scents. I reach out to this quite often, and as you can see, there's quite a dent in the bottle, and so I had to pick up one more bottle as well, and even this has got a small dent. So maybe if the bottle had been bigger, maybe 100 ml, and then they priced it maybe at probably $80, then it would have been a very good bargain. Let me know what you think about this. Has anyone tried that, layering this with other scents? If you've done so, which other scents do you layer this one with? And if you're not, please try this with heavy scents. It will, fly very well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. if you want to, and I'll see you again for the next video. Bye.